Last year, I experienced something that made me realize how evil the world is towards women. Last year, I did my IT in a workspace, and where I worked, I was the only girl. Now, where I worked on a random day, I was standing outside where I normally do my IT, and a random man called me. At first, I did not respond to him quickly because I did not know who he was. When I went to meet him, he scolded me and asked me why I did not respond on time and how disrespectful that was. I apologized to the man, and then he asked me to carry some boxes of A4 paper and follow him to his office. I did that because I had already disrespected him by not answering him immediately. When I got to his office, I dropped the box of A4 paper and I was about to leave. He told me not to leave and I should stay in his office. I was confused. I did not know this man from anywhere. This was my first time meeting him, and he told me to sit down and not to leave his office. When I sat down there, he went into the inner room of his office, and then I started to text my mom. My mom told me to leave immediately, but I was still scared. I told the man again that I wanted to leave, but he told me I must not leave, I must sit down there. At this point, I was already scared. I left the office, opened the door, left the office, and ran back to where I was doing my IT. When I got there, the man had already called ahead, told the people I was working with to tell me to return back to his office. At this point, I was even more terrified, and then I called my mom. When I called my mom was so quick, and she drove all the way to where I was working and told me she would follow me to meet the man. Now, the worst part of this whole situation is when my mom came, some men had already heard about the situation and they scolded me. They said I was disrespectful and I should kneel down and apologize to the man. My mom did not agree to it, of course, because she felt like, why would they punish me for something I did not do wrong? Firstly, I did not know this man from anywhere, so it was not like a direct disrespect that way. It was a lecturer or someone I knew that was disrespecting. He told me to stay in his office with no instruction. He did not tell me this is why I'm staying in the office. He just told me to stay there and I must not leave. And it just showed me something. The world is quicker to police women than to protect them. Somehow, when a woman feels unsafe, society finds a way to make it her fault. I'm telling women this not because I want you guys to feel pity for me, but because I want to say, if a man or anyone makes you feel unsafe and forces you to stay anywhere you don't want to stay, you have the right to leave. It's not disrespect, it's not being rude, it's simply survival. I was afraid to walk out because I thought it would be disrespectful. It would be rude because it's older than me. If anything had happened in that room, no one would have praised me for being polite. As a woman, it's heartbreaking that we always have to stay alert, cautious, on guard just to survive. One thing I want you guys to remember is your safety is way more important than someone's ego. If anyone forces you to stay somewhere, remember this: you have the right to leave. Nobody can force you to be where you don't want to be. Thank you.